Hey guys, Coach Logan here again, looking for another Blitz game. These are always popular, my Blitz videos, more so than my analysis ones. Alright, Vampire Chicken 2307. Let's play a Sicilian defense. I've been playing a lot of e5, we'll mix it up. Alright, knight to c3, let's go knight c6. A Grand Prix attack, okay. Alright, I think if I put my pieces like this, it's supposed to be pretty decent for black. Harmonious setup. Let's see, if I go d5 here, that's what I want. Bishop to b3, then knight to d4. I think that's right. Yeah, now I go knight to d4. And if he takes my knight, I think that, yeah, this is what I want. All right. I have half a mind to play c4 here. It takes, then I can take on e4, then I can take that pawn on f5. Yeah, let's do this. Just to break up his attack. Again, I don't know if this is really the best way, but I think this is a way that'll avoid him getting the sort of attack that he wants. Okay, so he wants queen h4. How scary is that really? Say I just take with this pawn. Okay, show me your attack. Queen h4, I play h6. So if he doesn't mate me, he's losing this game. I mean, my pawn majority on the king side should be overwhelming. Okay, let's go knight to c6. Just secure that knight in the center. Still have h6 for... Oh, okay, alright, well... Let's go bishop e6 and challenge that knight. I'm not really sure what this guy's doing anymore. Okay, alright, let's take this bishop and then take his knight. Again, I mean, there's probably better continuations that I've had than the ones I've been doing, but I think this just looks like a simple one, and I think, alright, well... Okay, I am getting a little bit low on time, though, so I might have to stop talking so much. Oh, he has d6 coming. That's annoying. Okay. Let's play h6. This knight's annoying me. Takes. I can take his knight. Takes f7. Okay, that's fine. Take. What's the pawn count now? I think I'm still up one pawn. Okay, simplifications are my friend here. Challenge him for the file, then try to invade on d3 maybe. Okay. Let's get this rolling here. Let's get these pawns going. Really want to... I mean, I'm putting them on dark squares, which is a little bit clunking around with my bishop later, but I want to get this majority rolling. Okay. That is an impressive wall of pawns I have there, so... Okay. Let's go bring the queen into d3. Bring this rook into e8, support my pawn coming to e2. Okay. Alright, well, let's just defend my pawn. How do I get his rook out of there? Can I make attacks on his king? Okay, you know what? Let's get my queen to g6 and then my pawn to h5. First we'll try to get my queen to e6. I might have to start pre-moving because... Okay, well, alright, he got out of there. I think I want queen into g6 and then h5. Yeah, trying to get for g4. Alright, that's fine. And I would like to get g4 in. Let's go. I'm having to play these moves quickly because of the time situation. Let's take this pawn. Okay, let's defend that pawn. Alright, well, let's go checking. Let's bring this queen here. Alright, I'm threatening mate in 2 and his rook. Let's see how he stops me from playing queen h2. Okay, well that's how. He gives up his queen. Bring my rook here, keep his king in a kill zone. Oh, okay, well, that's mate. Alright, I'm sure I missed like a mate and a more forcing one, but that's what happens when you have 5.4 seconds left. Oh, okay, so a really ugly game, apparently, according to the engine, but let's just get a sense of it. I mean, it's tough to play sometimes, these Grand Prix lines. I mean, I personally prioritize, prophylaxis, in other words, stopping their aggressive ideas before they materialize. Other players are probably bolder than I am and just go right for the attack. Okay, so let's see. So I'll tell you where this was all theory. Okay, so here I'm used to them playing, taking the knight, but I think these positions are just good for black. After I take back, hit this knight, he moves, something like this. I don't know, even just something like b6. This bishop has 2 decent choices for diagonals. I mean, I like the black side of this. He played f5, and I came up with this idea c4 here, which, okay, so the engine doesn't really hate that. Okay, well now maybe, I don't know, engines are very materialistic, but I just think in practical terms, the point of it is to just, this pawn chain he has here is sort of leading his attack, and it's also, I'm hoping to just break that up and also like totally maroon his bishop over here. So yeah, I just want to leave this as a bad piece. So for instance, after he takes, I take on e4, and my argument is, okay, your bishop just doesn't really make too much sense here. Maybe that's not technically the best. I don't know. If this were a slow game, maybe I'd play differently. Knight to g5. Yeah, and I just take, and I gotta say, like, I have a million pawns here in the middle. This feels very much better for me. So where did I let him get chances? Because the computer seemed to think there were a lot of blunders. Takes d5, he takes, okay, queen e7, takes h6. Okay, it doesn't like h6. It wanted knight e5. I was worried about d6, but maybe that's foolish to be worried about that. Yeah, just queen d7. The knight's defended. What was I so worried about? I don't know. Sometimes I play a lot of Grunfeld sometimes, and the passed d pawn can be annoying, but it's probably not so bad there. So maybe this h6 wasn't the greatest. He went, okay, so he should have just taken this, and then I guess, okay, then if I take, bishop d6, yeah, no, then I'm in some trouble. Okay, fortunate he didn't find that. So h6, takes, g5, I got my majority rolling. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did I miss e2 right here, it's saying? Oh, man. Oh, Logan. I gotta play slower games if I don't want to embarrass myself in these videos. Yeah, and I guess one last useful point I can make. Sometimes when you have, like, this is something actually Sam Shanklin talks about in his new book, but when you have a very far advanced pass pawn, but it's hard to actually break it through because they're sort of blockading it, one thing you can do is you can use that pawn to, essentially you're decoying their pieces and then go try to attack their king because their king is less defended when their pieces are stuck doing something else. That said, I mean, his pieces are close to his king here, but still, I feel like this is a good chance for me to create pressure if I can start mobilizing these pawns like I did in the game. That's why I played this queen g6, h5, Bishop takes, d4 takes, and then g4. No, sorry, I defended the pawn first and then went g4. Okay, so this plan, I guess, was solid. The computer is in concurrence on this one. And there's undoubtedly mates that I missed here, but I was quite low on time, and I just wanted to avoid any tricks from him. So what's... Oh, queen b1. Okay, yeah, of course. Okay. Luckily, there were still mates to be had, and didn't take too long. Yeah, alright, I found it eventually when I needed to. Alright, interesting game. Definitely not a great game by any stretch, but maybe there's some instructive value to it.